What's up, guys? Thank you for watching this YouTube channel. This is a phenomenal episode, but before we get into the episode, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button right now so you can get notifications of all the great stuff that we're up to. Justin, like I said, this is a great episode. What do they have in store here?
We have an incredible special guest today. Matt's son joins us to talk about how he thinks about money, saving, spending, investing. It's incredible. Such a great story. Loved having him on the show today.
It's a great show for anybody out there that is a family person with kids or has family in their greater circles that they want to and young kids in their greater circles that want to teach about investing. This is the episode for you guys. Check it out. What is happening on YouTube? This is Matt Faircloth. Welcome to the Mentorship Monday show. And here to help me carry the load is my man, my partner in crime, the Justin Fraser. Come on in. Let's get going with today's question.
The question is about educating our children on financial literacy, real estate investing, money. You know, your son is a few years older than mine. And so there he is, Zach himself. Zachary, how are you today?
Doing good.
Doing good. So
Doing good.
My question is for both of you guys, because I want to know about how you guys talk about money in your house.
Wow.
Like, do you get an allowance?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have to do something for that allowance? You have to work around the house?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is making it all up, right? He earns money, but he does
Okay.
not get money for doing nothing. You
Okay.
have your, what do we call them? Like what's it called when you set the table? It's your
Obligation.
it's an obligation.
Okay.
So he has his obligations on stuff that he has to do no matter what, that he doesn't get paid for, because we're not training ourselves to have jobs
Mhm.
on just doing something, doing a thing and getting money for it. But Zach, he does earn money. So what are some of the ways that you've earned money from mommy and daddy?
I have to clean the whole basement for $10.
That's a good deal.
Did you and daddy negotiate that?
Yes.
Yeah, you wanted 20
Yeah.
and I offered you $1 and we met at 10, right?
All right. Fair
Um,
enough. Fair enough.
What are some other ways that you've made money in the past? Have you sold stuff before?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had like a yard sale. I stole some of my stuff. I made like 100 doing that.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. And we are working on some projects with Zachary where he can earn money through learning, right? He watched a video series on being kind to other people, and in exchange for watching the whole thing and then sitting mommy and daddy down and telling us about what he had learned, he got $5.
That's great.
No, not $5, Dad.
What'd you get?
I got 3.
You got 3? Oh.
Three.
Yeah.
All
What
right,
are some
Zach,
other? What's
we're gonna
what
increase your rate here. We're gonna.
What
do
are some other things?
negotiation.
Do you remember anything else? Because there's a lot of people watching. They want to do stuff with their kids so they can teach their kids the ways your kids can earn money that are either your age. Which, how old are you? 7.
So
What are
Zach,
some-
you're 7. You might remember it's been a while, but my son James, he is almost 4. So is there anything that you think that he could do as a 4-year-old boy around the house that he could earn some money?
Probably set the table.
Mm,
That's
a
an
good one.
obligation for me, but since he's younger, set the table.
That's a really good one.
Mhm.
That's a really good one.
And maybe put his clothes on
Oh, okay. That's a good one too. Yeah.
Put his clothes on by himself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
with no one helping.
Those are good
Yeah.
ideas. Those are really good ideas. Thank you.
Or make his bed.
Even better. I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think is
That's
a fair, rate for me to pay James if he is going to set the table and get dressed and make his bed?
So he'll probably get 10 for making his bed.
$10 for making his bed? What?
No, three.
I was thinking like a quarter. What are you talking about?
$3, maybe a week. Maybe if we do it
Make
for
his
a
bed for a
week.
whole week.
Yeah, 3 for a week.
Three for a
I
week.
think
That's a
that's a
deal.
fair price.
I'll do that
Okay.
deal.
I can
Right.
do that. We could do that.
Can we tell Mr. Justin real quick about what we do with money when
That
we
was
get
going to
it?
be my next question. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we just buy lots of toys or no? What do we
This is
do?
what you do with money. Spend, give, spend. No. Spend, give, save, and invest.
Spend, give, save, and invest. I'm learning a lot from you. So let's talk about that. So tell me about each of those 4 things.
So spend is like get yourself like one toy. Save is like put some money in your bank account like to save up to buy a house or something.
Okay.
That,
Yeah.
that you need. It's like a toy.
Mm-mm.
Good.
And you give money. You
Why?
Give, like, because some people don't have money.
Yeah. And then what's the last thing you do? Invest. Remember you said invest, right? So what does that mean?
Invest means, so there was a seed story. It, like, if you watch the seed story,
We'll relate them. Like so spending the seeds is
so
like
you plant a seed in the ground, then it grows to more seeds. It
well
grows more
let's
seeds
start from
as it
like let's
grows.
say I got a handful of seeds, right?
Yes.
So me spending them is like what with the seeds?
It's just getting yourself stuff with the seeds.
No, it's just me eating them.
Mhm.
I can eat the seeds, right?
Mhm.
Me saving the seeds is like what?
Like putting them in the fridge.
Put them in a jar, right? Put them in the fridge. Me giving the seeds is like what?
Give them some
So they can do
seeds
what
on
with
the
them?
front. They
Can eat
can
them or
do
right?
whatever they want with them.
Yeah, right. They could eat them, they could save them, or they could plant them too.
Yeah.
And planting and investing is like taking those seeds and plant them into the ground to where they grow into lots more plants and produce a lot more seeds so that I can then go and eat them, save them, or give more of them away. Or
Because
plant
your
more of them.
seeds are going to make more seeds when you plant them, right?
Yeah.
So that's invest.
That's awesome.
So like if you have some money and what would be an investment you could make? Do you know?
I could probably get, I don't know.
You could buy you could buy
You could buy a house.
Yes. You could buy stock,
Mm-hmm.
right? There you go.
You could
Anything
buy
that puts
stock.
Right.
because the big thing about an investment is that it does what? An investment does what?
Yeah, so like if you buy stock, this one. If you get a job, you'll get more money, then more money, and then more money if you get a job. But money is just a tool. You don't get it obsessed with money. Money is just gets you things. It's just you don't get obsessed with money.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's just a
Right.
vehicle.
Don't do this. Hey, I got money. Don't do that.
You know firsthand not to do that, right? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So have you guys spoken about ways that Zachary can do some investing at 7 years old?
We have talked about that. We have not done it yet, but I have. We haven't used it, but I've set up a Robinhood account for stock trading with him because he knows that he has a bank account, and in it are like birthday money and christening, first christening money, and from his grandma's and stuff like that. We don't let him have those checks. We just deposit it in his account. So he has money in his account, and eventually Zachary and I want to go into Robinhood because I downloaded the app and just buy some stocks with Robinhood. Now, Zachary knows that he can buy companies. And what the conversation we're going to have is at some point, we're going to start talking about companies that make things that we like. Like, what are some companies that make things that we like? Then we want to buy some of those companies so we can.
Amazon.
Amazon. What
Amazon every day, right?
Lego.
Lego company.
Good choice.
What kind of car does
Yep.
Daddy drive?
Car company.
No, what kind of car does Daddy drive?
A green Jeep.
A
Jeep.
green Jeep.
Jeep is a good stock to buy.
So we should
yeah.
buy Jeep. That's right.
Yeah,
We could
absolutely.
also buy food companies. What we do is you buy companies that make good stuff that we can use. Like here's another good one. What's that? What's this thing called?
Batteries.
You think we'll always need batteries? That's called
Yes.
Duracell. That's
Mhm.
a company. We can buy stock in that company, Duracell. Right?
How about the company that makes a lot of the videos that we like, right? Disney?
I'm gonna go do
Yeah.
my hair, okay?
You want to go
All
do your
right.
hair?
Just for a second.
So the investing side of things, obviously a little more advanced topic, but I love
working on
that. Obviously, you guys have been talking about money a lot and the obligations that he has, and then the saving and the investing and the giving. So good. Really great breakdown. It's not something that we, for me, for my son being 4, we haven't really spoken about it yet, but it's definitely something that needs to happen pretty soon. We have a piggy bank. And if he finds loose change around the house, it usually goes in the piggy bank. And that's about as far as we've gotten. But
Good, but that's okay. And I didn't begin conversations with Zachary really about money in the last year or two. He's 7. We
Yeah.
probably began this around like 5 or 6. Because any earlier than that, it kind of goes in one or out the other. You could sit James down and tell him that seed story.
It's really good.
That could be a children's book in the work, right? Seeing this guy to go spike his mohawk, of course, right?
Looking
But
good, man.
he's looking great. So So the good conversation, Justin, I think that at the end of the day, we don't teach our kids enough about money. Now, we certainly know that schools are not going to teach them about money. They're not going to teach them how to balance a checkbook or how to invest or whatever. It's up to us to educate our children. And not that I want him to grow up to be, if he wants to, I want him to be whatever he wants to be. If he wants to take the reins of DeRosa and become the next, have James sitting there and Zachary sitting here and doing this shtick.
And you're making go to the beach.
They can. But if he wants to become a bass player in a heavy metal band, he can do that too.
Yeah.
But I want to teach him about making the right financial decisions, this guy. And he needed to show off his Legos.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Zach, for coming on the show. Any advice, Zachary, before you leave, about someone who's any piece of advice you can give us about saving or spending money?
Or just or about things what do you think that grown-ups should be telling their kids about money that they don't tell them as much as they should?
A tool. It's not just like, oh, your money. I thought I already showed you that.
That's what we got, guys. It's so important you talk money with your family and with your kids, because nobody else is going to do it, or nobody's going to deliver your real money conversation the way you'd like to with them. They don't have to grow up to be real estate investors, but just they should grow up with good financial education and good tools that you need them to be smart about money. Thanks for watching, guys.
Have a great, profitable